She's a diamond. She's a diamond girl. She's a diamond. Diamond, diamond, diamond.
Hi YouTube, it's Princess Diamond. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. So today I'll be doing some individual crochet butterfly locks. The hair I'm using is from Bobbi Boss. I'm using their Calif, I think that's how you say it, Calif Butterfly Locs crochet hair. And then I'm also using Spring Twist hair from Linda Collection. I use 1 pack of the Spring Twist hair, and for the Butterfly Locs crochet hair, I'm using 3 packs. I believe each pack of hair came with 30 locks, and altogether I had about 75 locks that I did. I did like the look of this style. The locks obviously came pre-made. Now, if you wanted, you could cornrow the back of your head, the back of your hair, to just crochet the locks in without adding the spring twist hair. That's not what we're doing here. We're going to do individuals all throughout the head. This will allow it to be more versatile. For my parts, I'm just doing the C-shaped or the moon-shaped parts. I feel like with locks and twists, stuff like that, these C-shaped parts make the style look more natural. Now, obviously, that's just a preference thing, so you can absolutely do box parting for this look. So I'm just starting out with doing single plaits throughout the entire head. So I started with doing the singles as just plaits, you know, just braiding it straight down. And then I switched to starting it as a braid and then finishing it off with just twists. And I figured that would help speed up the process a little bit. And then also with the way I'm doing it, the braid is actually being left out and the spring twist hair is being wrapped around the locks in the braid. You guys will see a little later. So sometimes that if you braid it all the way through, sometimes you will see that braid in the middle or behind the spring twist hair. So with it being twisted, it'll make it look more natural instead of having a braid peeking out. Hopefully that makes sense. But basically, with twisting the natural hair, if it shows through the locks, it's going to look more natural. It's going to blend in more with the locks than it would if it was braided. That's going to pretty much stand out more than the twist would. I feel like this part, plaiting it down, doing the singles, was the longest for me, because if you're not new to the channel, then you've heard me say before, I'm not a fast braider. So it does take me a little longer than others, but I feel like if I was a fast braider, I would have been able to get this done in, I don't know, 45 minutes, an hour. That was my goal at least, but that obviously did not happen, but it's okay. I do have a lot of clients that don't mind it taking longer than it usually would, as long as the style comes out looking nice, right? So it's that quality over speed. You know, some people just don't mind as long as the end result is worth it, and some people would rather just be able to get in and out and just have something decent. I guess it's just up to the individual person. Now, obviously, speed is something that I still work on. I don't just take it as I'm not fast and this is going to take forever. I do work on improving my speed, but improving it to where it doesn't diminish the quality of my work. Okay, so now finally for the fun part. And I told you guys that these locks came pre-made, so they are pre-looped. So what I do is I take the crochet needle and I slide it underneath of the braid, and then I latch on the butterfly locks onto the crochet needle and slide it through. Now I'm not going to slide it all the way through. The loop is actually not that big, so you don't want to slide through the locks. Instead, you want to slide the plait through the hook or through the loop. For the spring twist hair, I did cut it in half because we don't need it to be that long. And then I also separated it in half as well. And what I'm doing right here is just separating it apart to make it fluffy and then tapering the ends. You do want to make sure that those ends are very tapered because that's going to help for this hair to stay put without needing to add any glue or spray or anything like that. So then I go ahead and crochet through the spring twist hair, and then at the very root of it, I'm going to wrap it around. You want to at least secure it twice really good, and then you can secure it 2 to 3 times, and then loosely, not too loose, but looser. It's going to be a little looser than the root area. You're going to wrap the rest of the hair until you get about almost done to the ends. And then once you're almost at the ends, you're going to wrap back up. Now, this is why it's important to make sure that your ends of the spring twist hair is tapered, so that way you can really wrap up and have it stay put without coming undone and without needing to add any nail glue, because as you can see, her hair is really close to the length of the lock, so I don't want to have to add any nail glue to this at all. So it's important that you are able to get your twist, or not your twist, yeah, your spring twist hair to stay put and not come unraveled. And then to finish, I just palm roll it in between my hands, and that's it. Now I'm just going to explain it again in case I didn't make any sense. I crochet the butterfly locks through, and I loop the plaits through the loop of the butterfly locks instead of putting the ends through, because the loop is so small. Now I'm going to crochet the spring twist hair in, and then when I start with the spring twist hair, to start at the root, I'm gonna wrap it tightly to secure it at least 2 or 3 times. And then after I have secured it at the root, then I'm going to wrap a little looser as I wrap down. And as I'm wrapping down, not only am I wrapping a little looser than I was at the root, but I'm also spacing out the hair as I wrap it. I'm not wrapping it close together or touching. And the reason that you want to do that is so that way your locks don't come out stiff. You want these to be able to move and be flexible, if that's a good way to describe it. But you just don't want your locks to be wrapped so tight that they are just bone straight stiff. I'm wrapping until I get towards the end, or at least past the natural hair, and then I will wrap up to finish it off. And that's it. Now I'll let you guys just watch the rest of it. If you have any questions, feel free to leave it down in the comments below. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll talk to you guys in my next video. I hope you guys be blessed, stay protected, stay filled with love and peace. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share the video with anyone that you feel would enjoy.